Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome to Meditation 101, simple and accessible tools for the whole family. My name is Jennifer Perou. I'm a registered nurse here in Long Beach, California, as well as a certified yoga instructor and volunteer for the Poppy Life Care Foundation. A daily meditation practice may reduce stress, anxiety, depression, while also improving mood, resilience, focus, and a sense of well-being. However, if I had to explain the why behind this series, it's because meditation truly gives us a skill to help cope with the daily stressors of life. This 3-part series was designed to be sequential, but also designed to be taken at your own pace. So if you're brand new to meditation, awesome, congratulations, you're doing something so good for yourself. Or maybe you're re-engaging with a practice that is near and dear to your heart. Either way, know that there is no rush to complete this 3-part series. In fact, I would actually recommend spending some time with each until you're feeling very comfortable with your practice before going on to the next. So for the first part of the series, video 1, I'll go through my top 10 tips for beginners with regards to setting up and completing your meditation practice. And then we'll do a short 5-minute meditation together. So with that, let's get started. Tip number 1, and I will say this more than once, you cannot do this wrong. You cannot do this wrong. Many people believe that because they have trouble quieting the mind, that they're not successful or they're not good at meditation. This is a common misunderstanding, but the very act of practicing meditation, so the very act that you're sitting here now, is success in and of itself. Remember, this is a meditation practice, not meditation perfect. So stick with it and you'll start to see and feel the effects of your practice along the way. Tip number 2, you don't necessarily have to enjoy meditation for the practice to be working. Remember that you are training your mind to engage in a new way. Be patient, be kind with yourself as you move through your meditation practice. Tip number 3, short, consistent daily meditations are far more beneficial than longer meditations every once in a while. So if you're brand new to the practice, you may want to start with just 2 minutes a day and work your way up. I would much prefer to see you do 2 minutes a day every single day rather than doing 10 minutes a day, but only once a week or once every couple of weeks. So remember, short, consistent is key. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the tools and supplies that you will need to begin your meditation practice. The good news is meditation can be done anywhere. We can do it in a variety of different postures. We can even do it walking. But for the purpose of this video, I'd like to focus on a seated meditation, which can be done either on a straight back chair with your feet placed firmly on the floor, or also in a crisscross applesauce type position on a chair or cushion, depending on what is most comfortable for you. You'll also want to have a timer nearby so that you can set your time to begin your meditation and also know when that scheduled meditation is completed. I personally like to use the Insight timer. It's an app available on most mobile phones, so you may want to look into that. But if that is not accessible, the old-fashioned egg timer works too. So have your timer nearby. You may want to also have a cushion or a rolled up towel perhaps in order to slightly elevate the hips for comfort. This will allow the hips to open and the lower back to elongate as you begin your practice. So we have our cushion, we have our chair, and we have our timer. Now let's talk a little bit about posture. Posture is absolutely key for meditation. I can't express this enough. Poor posture is going to initially make you very uncomfortable in a practice that may be new to you already. So we want to set ourselves up for success and we want to be comfortable. The posture for meditation is similar regardless of whether you are in crisscross applesauce, as I am here, or if your feet are placed firmly on the ground. You want to ground down into whatever is touching the earth, so pressing the feet gently into the floor, pressing the hips gently into your cushion. The back will be tall and straight. Gently move the shoulders back over the hips to prevent that jutting forward. We'll also take a slight tuck of the chin, shoulders roll up, back, and down. You can place your hands gently on either knee, or perhaps you prefer them in your lap. Again, we're going for comfort with this posture. And just take a moment to settle in. And take 2 to 3 deep breaths before we begin. Deep breath in, feel the lower belly, feel the upper belly. See if you can feel both sides of the rib cage and the back body. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale, lower belly, upper belly. Rib cage and back body. Exhale, belly to spine. One more like that. Inhale, lower belly, upper belly, rib cage and spine. Exhale, belly to the spine. From here, your eyes may be closed if that's comfortable, or you could use a soft gaze directly on the floor in front of you, or also at the tip of the nose. Focusing on the inhale, silently saying the word in. Now focus on the exhale, silently saying the word out. Continue to focus on the in-breath and the out-breath for the duration of your meditation. Notice if there are any places in your body that you can relax. Relax the hips. Relax the shoulders and the upper back. Notice if there's any tension in the jaw or face, and gently let it go. Focusing on the in-breath and the out-breath. The mind begins to wander. Simply notice what you notice. And then gently return your focus back to the breath. The end of your meditation, slowly open the eyes. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. Acknowledge your practice. Acknowledge your effort. And acknowledge how you feel. Hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me in this 5-minute practice. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Namaste.